Michael Smith heads to tomorrow's Unibet Premier League playoff at the O2, London, and he is confident he can win the title and the £250,000 first prize. The St Helens star has enjoyed a memorable second Premier League campaign, which saw him end the league phase in second place, and Smith is now focused on making Thursday the biggest night of his life. "I believe I can win the Premier League," said Smith, who beat Anderson 7-5 on the opening night of the season in Dublin. "I've won 2 games in a day against the world's best players many times before, so there's no reason why I can't do it again at the O2. I would love to be introduced to the stage at the World Match Play in July as the reigning champion of the Premier League. He will have to get past his friend and mentor in the semis to progress to the final." Gary Anderson and Smith go head-to-head, and the Scot is in familiar territory, having qualified for the O2 for a 5th successive year. Two-time Premier League champion Anderson secured his playoff spot with a win over Van Gerwen in Aberdeen last week, and the Scottish star knows he will have to be at his best to beat his protégé, Smith. "He's like my adopted son, but I will be playing to win," said Anderson, who recorded a 7-2 win over Smith in their last Premier League meeting in Rotterdam and is 7 halves to claim the title for a third time. "He's my mate and we get on really well, but it doesn't matter what game we're playing, I always want to win. It'll be great playing Michael on such a massive stage, and whichever one of us loses will be there cheering the other on in the final. Whoever wins will be on the wind-up for the next fortnight, and neither of us wants to be on the receiving end." In the other semi, Michael Van Gerwen will be out to avenge his World Championship semi-final defeat to Cross when he takes on his Alexandra Palace conqueror in the opening match of the evening. Van Gerwen recorded 2 7-2 victories over Cross in the league stage of this year's tournament, and the Dutchman is bidding to make it a hat-trick of wins to progress to his 6th consecutive Premier League final. "I'm feeling quite confident ahead of my game with Rob," said Van Gerwen, who has topped the league stage every year since his debut in 2013 and is the one-half favorite with sponsors Unibet to scoop Thursday's title. "He's not in the best form of his life, he's not got that edge to him that he had in the World Championship when he beat me, but you always have to be careful with him because he is a danger. I need to make sure I keep doing what is good for me. I have just one thing on my mind, to beat them all." In contrast, Cross will be making his playoffs debut, having recorded 8 wins in his maiden Premier League campaign to secure his spot at the O2. Cross recovered well following a slow start to the season, and now the reigning world champion is eager to go all the way on Thursday night. "I want all the biggest titles and darts, and it would be an amazing one to add to my portfolio," said Cross, a 7/1 chance who will be playing in his 4th televised semi-final. "I will go into the match with a fearless mindset. If you want to win it, you've got to beat the best players. I'm happy to be playing Michael in the semis, because he never loses many of the finals he plays in, but he has lost a few semis." A crowd of 10,000 fans will pack the O2 on Thursday to see the tournament's conclusion, with a £250,000 first prize on offer for the eventual champion. Unibet Premier League playoffs. Semi-finals, Michael Van Gerwen v Rob Cross, Michael Smith v Gary Anderson. Best of 19 legs. Final, Van Gerwen, Cross v Smith, Anderson. Best of 21 legs.